Welcome back. 8:40 is your time. It's one of Georgia's most renowned historic properties with a massive house finished back in 1916 and beautifully maintained gardens that were planted even earlier.
And this weekend, the LaGrange estate, known as Hills and Dales, is hosting a special picnic event in honor of Mother's Day. Good day, Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live there this morning. And Paul, you're getting a special tour out there.
Yeah, good morning. And what an amazing place, too. I mentioned earlier this morning, I have honestly waited years to visit Hills and Dales and put this place on television because I heard about it a couple of years ago. I looked it up online. It looked beautiful. I knew we would love it. And we picked the right morning. It is a gorgeous day here. And if you've never been, trust me, you want to watch all morning because there's so much to show here. It's going to take 3 full hours of Good Day Atlanta to cover everything. And even that won't be enough. You're just going to have to come see for yourself. And this guy would like it if he came to visit too. This is Trip Penn, who is the president of the Callaway Foundation. Great to see you. How are you?
Thank you so much for being here. We're excited to have you.
I'm really excited to be here. And I got to tell you, we first drove up and just your visitor center was so beautiful. My photographer Tim said, "This is amazing." And I said, "That's not even the house. We haven't even gotten inside yet." So for people that have never been here before, and by the way, we're kind of standing on one of the garden paths here, which is just lovely and shaded and feels like such a refuge. How would you describe what Hills and Dales is?
So it's a historic home and gardens.
Yeah.
The home was built in the early 1900s. The gardens have been here for 180 years.
Wow.
Which is really spectacular when you think about maintaining a garden for that period of time.
Yeah, pre-Civil War. And what's really amazing is that, like you said, I mean, you think about historic homes. That's not a surprise to people, but you don't ever think of gardens as being historic.
And the gardens came first.
Yeah.
The home came later. So yeah.
So neat. All right, so this was built by Fuller Callaway. I heard a rumor the house was a 25th wedding anniversary to his wife, which feels like it's setting the bar really high for the rest of us.
This is my 25th anniversary this year, so let's
all right.
lower the bar a little bit.
Sir, you got to really find something good. Tim, if you would, turn around and let's walk up to the house so people can see it. It is now beautifully maintained and available to the public to come for tours, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things. Fuller Callaway Jr., Mr. Callaway Sr.'s son, and his wife Alice really wanted this home to be available to the public.
Yeah.
This is a place they lived. This was not just a monument. This is where they raised their family, and they wanted to share this with the public after they were gone.
Well, you as president of the Callaway Foundation are the perfect person to ask. Whenever I'm down in this area, I hear that name a lot. Of course, Callaway Gardens, but we hear about the Callaways and what they do for the community. Talk about what the foundation does and why that name means so much here.
So it's the story of a family and multiple members of a family who are extremely successful in business.
Yeah.
But instead of just focusing on building individual wealth, they created foundations to give that money back to the community and give it to people in need and help build quality of life in the community that they love.
Yeah. So they support so much here in this community.
Churches, LaGrange College, which is a wonderful little small liberal arts
and
college.
it's like right across the street.
Right down the West Georgia Medical Center. We do support some outside of the community. We support Georgia Tech, University of Georgia, and Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, but primarily focused on Troup County.
Yeah, and if you just stand here and look around it again, Tim, you can sort of see back there, the fountain is back there, which is gorgeous. Just the flowers everywhere, the topiaries and the shrubbery that has words and some religious sayings carved into them. I mean, just so beautiful. This to me seems like a perfect place to bring mom for Mother's Day. And Saturday's a day before Mother's Day, but that's the day to come, right?
Well, if you love history and you love architecture and you love gardenings, you're going to love this place.
Yeah.
So we'd encourage you to come, but come spend the weekend. There's a lot to see in LaGrange. Many, many things to see in our community.
There really is. So again, Saturday there's going to be a Mother's Day picnic, and you get in for free as long as you bring a picnic basket and a blanket. You come, see the gardens, hang out with your mom. There's going to be lots of events here. And again, what a great way to enjoy this community and just enjoy the beauty of this home.
Absolutely. Come and walk around and feel the reverence and the peace of this beautiful gardens and this home.
Well, I hope you're not sick of us yet, because we're going to hang around for the next few hours and we're going to explore the gardens and we're going to go to the pecan grove. And is that fine with you?
Well, listen, we come to Atlanta all the time. We'd love for you all to return the favor and come visit us.
Sounds good, sir. All right, so we're going to be here all morning. We're going to explore more of this. I mean, trust me, you saw a teeny fraction of the garden and the house. It is beautiful here. So lots of pictures to come, lots of exploring, and we'll see it coming up in just about 1 hour here on Good Day Atlanta, guys.
It's actually a win-win, too, because we're actually sick of you here, and you're going to be there for a long time. So that actually works out really well for us.
It's perfect. I'm establishing the Fox 5 LaGrange Bureau, and I'll just stay here. I'm going to work from the house. They're going to give me my own office in there, and I'll be happy about it.
I love that place more than I ever
happen.
did before. That's one of my favorite places for sure now. All right, Paul, thanks. Again, Hills and Dales is hosting its 12th annual picnic in the garden this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission to the garden is free for anyone who brings a picnic basket and a blanket. The estate is located at 1916 Hills and Dales Drive, and that is in LaGrange.